my friend Kelsey with me.
Hi.
And we are going to make some edible chocolate chip cookie dough.
I think that's everybody's dream, really.
Isn't it? And we haven't decided. I've already got my scoops out if we're going to make cookie dough balls or if we're just going to eat it with a spoon. You know? My Finny says there's a little bit of an echo, but cool.
Could it be that?
I don't know. What if I turn this one off? Did that do anything? What did that do, guys? This is just like a fun and exciting adventure in technology.
Yes.
But at least the sound is on. I see the things people say sound is on. FPV Redtail says sound is on. Mm-hmm. So thank you guys for joining us and hanging out with us while we make cookie dough. And this is actually a really, really super easy recipe. Mm-hmm. Kelsey said she had to be done by 4, which is...
Gotta go to work.
We're gonna have a lot of time. I know. Doesn't she look fancy for work?
Thank you. I busted out the pencil skirt.
Yeah.
Even though it's not an office.
But you don't look like you're going to an office, clearly. You just look like hot.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Lauren.
Dankster said it lowered the volume. Dankster 310. Is it too low? Is it low in a good way? Is it still echoey? This room is kind of could be the cause of echoey. Mike Finney, thank you so much for donating $5 to our stream. Mike Finney he works from home, so he gets to tune in regularly, which makes me really happy. I love seeing the same people that come and hang out and watch with me.
Yeah.
Because I also really like it when people share their stories about how my recipes help with their health issues or whatever they're eating cannabis for.
Yes,
which
totally.
is really, really awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I understand because I have fibromyalgia, so it definitely is helpful for me as well.
Yeah,
so
and I
really
actually gave Kelsey some of my carrot cake whoopie pies a while ago. And
they were gone very quickly.
She really did.
They looked beautiful and they tasted just as good. So.
That's what matters. I mean, yeah, right? That's what matters. Mike Finney says, no echo, we're good now. Okay.
Yay.
Thank you, guys. If you've seen some of my previous videos where you know that we're trying out some new tech, so I'm still trying to figure it out. So I'm glad that things are finally working. So now that we know that things are working, we can start.
Awesome.
So I have half a cup of melted butter, and in here there is 1 whole tablespoon of cannabis butter, because I like to do my edibles pretty mild, so we can eat more of them. But why don't you go ahead and add this to our bowl?
Perfect.
Can you guys see? Look, check this out. Did it switch? Did the camera switch? No, the camera didn't switch. Damn it. The camera is supposed to switch. Oh, wait. There it goes. There we go. Now, see now? You can see, that's what they can see now. So here, we can move this stuff so they can see a little better. So we have our butter in this bowl. And then to that, we are going to add, sorry, I have it written down here. I have my notes. We have half a cup of granulated sugar. Ooh, look at the pouring action.
I like this soft bowl.
Oh yeah, and they're little measuring cups.
Yeah,
so
I
you
love
can
it.
see there's you guys probably can't see that, but it has the measurements on there, and I have all these different sizes.
Ooh, brown sugar looks
right?
so good.
And that's a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Kelsey is such a good pourer.
Thank you.
It's insane. Insane.
I've been practicing. No, I haven't.
Your whole life? You've been pouring things your whole life?
I have been pouring things my whole life.
And then to that, we're also going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Did I bring the measuring spoons out here?
No.
I'll go get them.
We're going to use
They're right here. I pulled them up.
some nice pure sea salt.
Right? Thanks to Costco, I have a giant tub. Also, Keeson is in the house. He says, leaf, wink, okay, leaf. He always does it in emojis, so I always try to do the emojis. I think I'm really good at it. Okay, can you do 1/2 teaspoon of the salt?
Yes.
And then, here, do you guys you wanna watch or do that into the bowl? Oh yeah.
There we go.
And then we're also going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
What's the best way to do it?
Here, I
This
can
way
do
or-
this one, and then you can grab the whisk.
Perfect.
And then Kelsey's gonna start whisking these things together.
Awesome. Ooh, look at that brown sugar.
I know.
Oh, it's always
Smells
like,
good.
it looks amazing, like, even though it's just fully
Sugar and butter.
Yes!
There's something amazing about the combination of sugar and butter that always just smells so good.
Especially brown sugar.
I know. And brown sugar is really what kind of gives chocolate chip cookies their chocolate chip cookie-y taste. And I also have here 1.5 cups of flour. Now, did you know that you're not supposed to eat raw flour?
No.
Right? So, you know how you're not supposed to eat raw cookie dough because of the eggs. You can get salmonella from the eggs. But you can also get sick from the flour because it carries bacteria. You could get E. coli. You could get, I know, right? 2 reasons why we're not supposed to eat raw cookie dough now, guys. Oh. But this I actually spread in a baking sheet and I baked for 5 minutes at 350 degrees in the oven just to kill all of that bacteria.
So smart.
Right? You can also microwave it, apparently. I've never tried it. But you just want the temperature to get high enough to kill all of those nasty things.
That's like, I'm shocked I didn't know that.
I'm kind of shocked I didn't know that either. But now we know.
How did you find out? How did you?
The internet?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was looking up, because we were going to make edible cookie dough, and I was reading up on it, and pretty much the number one thing that people say is to not eat raw flour.
Wow. I'm 25.
Yeah.
And I did not know this.
Because we all know that we're not supposed to eat raw cookie dough, and that's why,
And we do it anyway.
We do it anyway. Of course we do it anyway.
And we know, we chance the eggs, but we were chancing not only the eggs, but the flour.
Yeah. Gross. So I've already baked this in the oven, and then I think we're going to switch to the spatula, because that'll probably, I think the whisk will get to.
Alright. Where should I put the?
Just put it over.
Perfect. There we go.
Alright, so, yep. So we're going to add this flour. Kelsey's going to fold that in. Beautiful. And then I also forgot to get milk. If the cookie dough ends up being a little too dry, we can also add milk to kind of make it creamy.
How much milk do you think?
Like a tablespoon at a time until it gets to the consistency that we want. I also have 1 cup of chocolate chips. These are dark chocolate chips because I think they taste better, right? And I'm going to add these to your bowl.
Perfect.
And while you do that, I am going to go get a little bit of milk.
All right.
And I'm also going to zoom in on here so people can really see the action.
Yes.
How's that action, guys? I actually don't have regular milk. I have rice milk or I have heavy whipping cream. What do you think?
Let's do whipping cream to be unhealthy.
Let's do it. I like your style.
Yeah, why not? Just commit to the flavor, Alright, sorry guys. I don't know how good I'm doing at this.
Fantastic. Alright, let's zoom back out a little bit. And I'll switch it over. So I actually have this because I made tres leches cake for Valentine's Day. And then Derek really liked it a lot, so he asked for it again for his birthday, which was 2 weeks later.
So you just had
We just had a lot. And then he was like, "Can we make this a monthly cake?"
Oh
and I was
my
like,
gosh.
"Maybe let's not do that. That's a little too much cake."
That's hilarious.
So this is looking so good, but it is a little dry and crumbly. You guys can see that it's kind of crumbly. So we have heavy whipping cream that I'm just gonna add a little bit to. And we're just going to add a little bit at a time until it becomes the consistency that we want. You're already making a mess.
I know.
This is unacceptable.
I know. My roommate would be disappointed in me because she's a good baker. And
Really?
she's better than me. She has a passion for it.
How often do you bake?
I actually don't bake as much as I feel like I did in college.
Yeah? You baked in college?
I feel like I always
Did you
wanted
live in an
dessert.
apartment?
No, I lived in a house randomly.
Oh, okay.
Because we were in Pittsburgh, so there's a bunch of row houses and
Yeah, okay.
and we it was like 3 bedrooms and a kitchen. So like I did try to bake, and actually
That's
this
cool.
year I got a KitchenAid mixer.
Ooh.
And
Life changer.
I got a meat grinder, so I can
Wait, I want that.
come over and I'll bring it.
What
here.
are you making with your meat grinder?
Burgers.
Okay.
Really good burgers.
Now, okay, so I saw this on television that if you are grinding your own meat, there's this one restaurant that actually puts butter in with the meat. Like puts chunks of, I think, frozen butter to keep it hard enough through the grinder, and then mixes in those butter chunks with the ground meat because it's the fat that gives things its flavor.
Oh my!
We all know butter makes everything taste amazing, but isn't that interesting? We should try that now that you have a meat grinder.
I will do that with you.
Right? Mike Finney says if you are eating cookie dough, then a little more cream seems appropriate. Thank you, Mike. I think we do need a little bit more cream. Let's add a little bit more cream.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm making you do all the work.
Oh no, it's okay. I feel like I'm like...
You're doing a good job. There are sometimes Kunal came over once, and I was like, I can't let you do any of it.
That's hilarious.
Like, you're making just like a massive mess everywhere. Oh, in that episode, we made a chocolate chip pizookie that was very, very delicious.
Pizookie.
So I'm going to try to remember, and I'm going to link the videos for the pizookie and the carrot cake whoopie pies in the description section. Right? I'm also going to add Kelsey's Instagram if you guys want to go follow her. Hey. Why not? That's my Instagram if you want to go follow me also.
All right, I think we need a little bit more.
We need a little bit more.
Yeah. Should I hand it over to you for a second?
So you can take a little breather.
Yep. I'm sweating.
Oh no.
No, I'm okay.
It could also be because we're using cream that it's not as liquidy. It's pretty fatty.
Which still is a good thing.
It's always a good
for
thing.
Our taste buds.
It's always a good thing. We are pretty crumbly still. If you guys want to check it out, you can see. I haven't been measuring the amount of milk that we've been adding, but I have a feeling that we're probably going to end up adding like a quarter cup. Just looking at the consistency. Just feel it with your heart. But it is starting to take shape a little bit.
Yes.
I kind of just already want to eat some of this.
I know. I kind of wanted to eat it at the brown sugar part.
When it was just butter and sugar?
There's nothing in there. It's terrible.
I know. I have such a sweet tooth.
I know. Recently, this past month, for some reason, I've just been like super into chocolate.
Really?
And I feel like I go like peanut butter, chocolate, like ice cream, and I like switch it up. But
I love ice cream. I love all things dessert.
Yes,
I do. It's bad. Here we go. It is starting to take shape a little bit now. I just want to get in there with my hands.
True.
Or we need like a bigger bowl or something. Yeah, this is looking so good. I cleaned the table, just so you know. I did clean it.
Oh, I'm sure you did. You're prepared.
I am. Sometimes I'm not prepared. This was a good day. Sometimes I'm like running behind and like nothing is set up and I'm like still wearing my weird outfit from an audition. Like, it's always a mess.
But this is an easier recipe.
This is a super easy recipe. We're gonna have to just like hang out because it'll be over so fast.
Yeah.
Because I know you just wanted to come hang out with me.
I really haven't seen you in a long time. I know. I miss you so much.
I know, it's been like over a year since you've seen me.
I've like run into Lauren like twice at auditions.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious that it's like at auditions.
I know, and that's it though. We can be friends in real life.
I know, but it's because I live in the valley.
Well, now that I live here, I'm a little bit closer.
Very much closer.
Because I used to live far, far away.
Yes.
But now I live closer.
Plus, we do have to have the doggy plate it. But I wonder how they'll like each other.
Do you think they'll get along?
Well, Freddie's just still really like
puppy.
Yeah, like when he sees dogs, he just is like, okay, let's play.
Oh.
And the older dogs,
Brazos would totally put him in his place if he
and
doesn't like it.
He needs that.
Yeah, right.
How old is Brazos again?
He's almost 6.
Yeah, so he would be annoyed at Freddie for sure.
6.
6 is okay. 6
Yeah,
is
it's like
12.
Totally middle aged. But he's a bigger dog, so they don't want.
Yeah. he's doing good. He looks great.
All right, thank you.
I love that.
So I think we're at a pretty good consistency. Can you guys tell that it looks pretty doughy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? Should we make balls?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay. So we finished our cookie dough, basically.
So
guys,
fast.
all done. See you later. Bye. I did bring this plate for us to put the balls on, but you know that there's just stuff everywhere. But I have 2 scoops.
Oh,
They're
yes.
both 1.5 tablespoons, so we each get a scoop. Mike Finney says, "I'm surprised I haven't seen your dog." I know, Mike. He's like in the back somewhere. I don't know why he didn't want to hang out with us. But I don't even need to like teach you how to use the scoop. Some people don't even know how to use the scoop.
Yeah, I feel like I've.
Yeah,
well, remember I worked at an ice cream shop.
Oh yeah. Oh, yours is like a big heaping scoop.
It is.
Look at her.
I guess I'll knock a little bit off.
Right?
But you know.
So we're just scooping our little cookie dough balls.
Yeah.
And then we can also kind of form them to ball shapes because they're flat on one side. And well, that's about it.
Oh, this is a big, nice cookie dough ball.
Look at our cookie dough balls, guys. Here. Zoomed in. Oh yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited to eat these. I guess we can like make all the balls and then we can try them.
Yeah.
We can wait. We're adults.
Yes. And like this would be like great to put in the freezer.
Yeah. Keep
And
them
just
for
like,
later.
have them like as like a
Anytime snack.
midnight snack.
Anytime
snack.
All the time.
But I always find myself wanting like midnight chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Like why? Why can't it be like 4 p.m. chocolate? So I
No,
can go
I
to the
want
store?
4 p.m. chocolate also. And it's also like, so I love watching cooking shows. You guys know I love cooking and stuff. And then when you're watching TV at night and you're watching these cooking shows and they're making these amazing things and you want to eat something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well that's how I feel when I see pictures of what you're making.
Well, now you're here.
I know.
And then I'm going to take pictures of this and post it and you can say that you were involved.
And I can just live in that moment and just remember, oh
I know. Did you bring a container so you can take some home?
I totally forgot. But,
That's
But
okay.
you can give me a baggie.
I can give you a baggie.
Yeah.
I just don't like to use baggies when I can avoid it.
Yes, true. I understand.
Oh, that was not. I didn't scoop it as nicely as you're scooping it.
Just like pressing it down.
Okay. Did that work? See, now how come? Okay, now there's sound. Weird. Guys, I really don't know why this is happening.
Yeah, that's strange.
Wait, that one.
He said that's better.
This one wasn't recording anymore. Was it? Hopefully I recorded I could have sworn I recorded them from before.
I feel like you did.
I totally did. Okay, so the sound is back on. I think that the camera cut off because I could have sworn that I
You
was.
said lost it again. Well,
It should be back on
yeah,
because
it
we
should
can
be
see
back.
it now. I don't know what's happening, guys. I think that the camera may have cut off, but we'll see what happens. That's kind of the annoying thing about the live stream, but also the very freeing thing about the live stream.
yeah.
because it's like anything can happen, but it's also like there's no damn Raspberry Pi keyboard. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
What does that mean, Mike Finney? What's a Raspberry Pi keyboard?
How often do you do live streams versus
I usually do a live stream every Friday, and then from the live stream, I will cut it down into just the instructions.
Oh, cool.
So we get 2 videos out of this one video.
Nice.
Yeah. I used to do an old format where it was like a recipe video, but I was like getting so burnt out and it wasn't fun.
Okay.
And I was like, what's the fun thing about this is doing it with a friend and
Yeah.
sharing it with a friend.
Yeah.
And that's really the fun thing about eating food.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It brings you together and you share that experience. All right, almost done.
Okay, we're almost done. Look at that. Maybe 2 more.
Yeah.
How many things have we made total? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So almost 2 dozen. Almost 24. So, according to how I like to dose my edibles, 2 cookie dough balls is going to be a serving. If you wanted them too stronger, of course, you can always put more cannabis butter in it. Or less. Or not at all.
True.
You know? Like, why not?
Very true.
Just get all these little crumbs, all this good stuff. And then here, I got a Raspberry Pi and it has a tiny keyboard.
What's a raspberry?
What's a Raspberry Pi? I feel uneducated. Look at our little balls, guys. Aren't these so cute? This way. Here we go. Yeah. This one's got a little lumpy there. Just turn it over. Alright. So we're gonna try some. Or many.
All right. Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's exactly.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's really good.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Mm.
I wonder, like, what the the whipping cream did instead of the milk. You know, like I wonder.
Just made it fattier.
Exactly. I'm thinking it probably just made it taste
richer.
Uh-huh.
A little bit richer. I could also see this being really great if you kind of cupped it in a bowl and had like graham crackers to dip in or something like that. That could be really delicious.
I think there's endless possibilities.
Uh-huh. Endless possibilities, guys. I mean, it tastes exactly what you want it to be.
Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, yeah. Anytime.
I honestly needed this today.
Oh, this is so good. I'm gonna eat like 5 of these. Ugh. Baconator 9000. Hi, Baconator. What's up? Welcome. Guys, if you're just tuning into the live stream today, we made edible chocolate chip cookie dough balls. And we're already done. Here they are. Aren't they beautiful? And they were super, super easy to make. They just have melted butter that I added 1 tablespoon of cannabis butter to. Well, not added. I did 1 tablespoon of cannabis butter and 7 tablespoons of regular butter to make it 1.5 cup total. Does that make sense? So you can just adjust the ratio like you want. And then, what else? Oh, we put brown sugar, granulated sugar, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of vanilla extract. And flour. Guys, if you're going to make these recipes at home, you can't eat raw flour. You can get sick from it. So I just baked it in the oven at 350 degrees for 5 minutes. And then we mixed it all together and added some heavy cream. You could add milk, but we decided to go for it. To moisten up the dough until you get the consistency that you want. And then we rolled it into little balls. Oh, and chocolate chips. There's chocolate chips.
Yeah, there's a lot of chocolate in here. I'm happy.
Me too. Isn't it amazing how good food can just make you happy?
It's what I need on a bad day. If I get a nice meal, I'm instantly going to bed at least happy in that moment, you know?
Like if I'm fighting with my boyfriend and he'll just like feed me, and then like everything changes. Mm-hmm. But then it makes me mad now when he's like, "Do you need to eat something?"
And you're like, "No."
I know, right? I'm fine.
And then you eat, and you do feel better still.
Know, right? It's kind of like the same thing as like, "Are you on your period?"
I know.
I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. Like, we're already cleaned up. Well, that was it. That was so easy. And we've only been on for half an hour. 15 minutes of those were a wash. So we're just going to hang out for a little bit. Guys, if you want to hang out with us, we're just going to talk about, I don't even know what.
Cool. I'm going to wash my hands.
That's a good idea. I'll stay here, and I'll do jazz hands until you come back, and then I'll go wash my hands. No, I'm gonna check and see how. Oh my God, we got 10 likes today, and we also got $5 from Mike Finney. Thank you, Mike Finney, for donating $5 to our live stream. And we still have 6 people watching us. Isn't that cool? 6 people that I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe some people that I do know. Do I know anybody watching? Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands.
Perfect. Well, Lauren definitely knows what she's doing.
Oh, stop.
You do.
Do I?
Have you been baking for a long time, or like cooking for a long time?
I guess so.
Do you have have you had a passion for it?
Yeah, I don't even know how it started. I started, because growing up, like, it's not like I learned how to bake from, like, my grandma or even my mom. We didn't really bake a lot. And I really don't know how I started. Actually, one of the, like, early memories of baking something was actually my brother. He wanted to make bourbon pecan pie for the holidays. And we made it together, and we forgot to add the eggs to the pie, and we were like, this is not looking right. Why isn't it cooking right? And obviously the eggs is what cooks and makes a cake or a pie or whatever into something different because it cooks. But it's because we forgot the eggs. That's one of my like early memories of cooking something.
I don't know if you know this, but I always would say to like myself or like my like dad, like if I wasn't an actor, I feel like I would have wanted to go to culinary school.
Me too.
Because I love cooking.
That's
I love
so funny.
eating, and like you have
This
to
is why we get along so well.
Yeah. You have to have timing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know? And I know I have timing in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people just like can't do more than one thing at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's like you need to cook it all like at the same time so that it's still hot by the time that you need to eat your meal, you know?
Right.
And you can't burn anything, you know? You need to know.
And like understanding flavors even, or like, you know, not putting too much salt but putting enough or whatever.
Yeah.
Things
I
go
think
well
we've all
together.
been there.
Yeah.
I've definitely put way too much salt on popcorn before.
Popcorn. There's something like that. From what I've learned from like TV and books and stuff, that a lot of home cooks don't actually put enough salt.
Yeah.
Because like at restaurants and stuff, they actually put a lot of salt.
Yes.
Yes. They also put like a lot of butter, and that's why things taste so good.
I know. That's what makes you get addicted and keep coming back for it.
Yeah. I was gonna say that and the drugs, but. Oh, Jerry Devlin's here. Hi. Welcome, Jerry. If you're just tuning in, we made edible chocolate chip cookie dough balls. Can you see? Oh, I'm in the wrong window. Yeah, we're already done because this was such a super quick and easy recipe. So we are gonna hang out for an hour, for the full hour, and chitty chat. If you want to hang out here until you have to leave until 4, that's fine. I don't have anything going on. Cause like, where would you go?
Yeah.
Unless you like went to work early.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
But yeah, these were super easy. I'm gonna shorten them into just the instructions in a video later. I know that I'm super behind on those videos. I'm very sorry, guys. But I will get it up there eventually. And it was so fast.
Yeah.
We didn't have to cook them, except you have to cook the flour because you can't eat raw flour. But other than that,
so she pre-did that.
I pre-did that. We were ready, but it was only for 5 minutes, 350 degrees for 5 minutes, just to heat it enough to kill all the bacteria. And then we kind of just mixed everything together and formed it into balls, and we were done.
Would you have to like keep like if you like didn't use that flour, would you have to do it again? Like if you used it tomorrow, or like does it once you?
I don't think so. I think that it would be good.
Okay.
If we because a lot of this stuff also when you buy it, like you don't know how they manufactured it. You don't know all the time. You hear these horror stories about how there's actually like rat feces on your Coke cans and like all that crazy stuff. Yeah. So yeah, let's not think about it.
Yeah, let's just completely
ignore it.
Moving on.
Baconator and Jerry says that they look good. Thank you guys. They taste great. They taste just like chocolate chip cookie dough. Like if your mom was making chocolate chip cookie dough and you got to lick the spoon.
Yes.
That's exactly what it tastes like.
Yeah, my friend made blondies for me from scratch the other day,
yum.
and it was very good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite kind of dessert?
Well, I was telling you, like, I guess I should, like, they're called macarons, right? Not macaroons or the coconut ones.
Yeah,
right? So macarons.
Yeah.
But what I really love is the little tiny macaron ice cream sandwiches. Have you ever had one of those?
Oh.
It's so chewy.
Where do you get it from?
Well, okay, so I'm from Seattle, and of course,
lots of people with coronavirus up there.
Yeah. Yeah, but of course, right before I moved here, I found this amazing macaron shop, and it was ice cream sandwiches, like it was like a lavender cookie with like honey vanilla inside, and it was just perfection.
That sounds so good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that when I dream of dessert, because it's light, it's small.
Mr. Speciosa says, "God, you are attractive." Which one of us are you talking about there?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think they're talking about
both of us.
The pup.
The pup's not even here.
I know.
You guys usually see Brazos coming in here and trying to lick things. He loves butter, but he walked away. He walked away. He doesn't like you.
I'm sad.
I'm sorry. He probably loves you.
No, he's aloof. He's
very, very aloof sometimes. Yeah. He's very aloof.
No, yeah. Puppies, they gotta do their own thing.
Yeah.
He's on his schedule. He's
right now it's sleeping time.
Exactly. And before it was sunbathing for like 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. I get it.
Yeah. Well, next time, maybe not on a live stream, we can try to make macarons.
Yes. And just like post pictures of them.
Right? Because they also, I was reading recipes, you have to let them sit out to form a skin. Oh. And that's what makes them form their little feet. All these things. Yeah. So it's a longer process.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know it's not easy.
Yeah.
I know it's not easy, but that's like my dream dessert. Like I want to make that one day for sure.
We can do that. I don't know why, for some reason, my dream dessert was to make creme brulee. But that's actually like not that hard to make. I just used to love creme brulee so much. I love creme brulee too. Also a souffle. Those are supposed to be very hard.
Yes.
So
I love souffle.
A true test of a baker. Mm-hmm. Mike Finney says both.
Thank you.
Mike Finney.
Very sweet.
Yeah. Well, guys, I didn't mention that I know Kelsey. She's one of my actor friends. Mm-hmm. It's always funny that when I have this show, most of the guests are actors because that's who I know. Yeah. And also, like, it's the middle of the day on Friday.
Yeah, and we have to have our days open for auditions. So we're here. We're
like, nobody else is available but actor friends.
It's true.
Yeah. But sometimes I do have to, like, everybody that watches has been pretty flexible. Sometimes I have to switch the times around because, you know, how things didn't change and come up. Mm-hmm. Kelsey's been really busy. She's been going on a lot of auditions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's very true. Pilot season, yeah. If you guys don't know what that is, this is the time. I guess pilot season is kind of ending. But you know, when all the networks come out with brand new TV shows, they make a pilot. And so this is the time of year when they cast and make those pilots. And then some of them get picked up and you see them on TV and some of them go away. They're your new favorite TV show.
And they're your new favorite TV show. But that's what pilot season is. And so as an actor, pilot season is very exciting because you could get on one of those brand new TV shows. But it's also very stressful because it's like a lot of things at once.
Yes, definitely. You have to be ready to just constantly, like at the drop of a hat, just to memorize and do
Handsome Rob is here. Hi, Handsome Rob. Guys, I love it. There's some people that I guess are just tuning in. Guys, if you're just tuning in today, we made edible chocolate chip cookie dough balls. They were so good and they were so fast and easy that we've already been done for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So we're just hanging out and chilling with you guys. So I love that people are involved on the chat. If you guys want to ask us any questions, feel free. Handsome Rob says both of you are gorgeous. Good luck with pilot season. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. I'm also very happy. I want to take this second to thank all of my subscribers because I guess I'm at that point in my YouTube channel where everyone's still really nice for the most part.
Good.
Because you know how it is, like how the internet can be, that people sometimes say mean things, and it does happen every once in a while, but usually everyone's awesome, and I love that.
Well, you're providing a service for people,
right?
You're giving us ideas, like we said about anyone with chronic pain.
Right. Yeah.
You're helping make it more enjoyable to not feel the pain, because there's so many medications that you have to take possibly, but that's not fun.
No, it is not fun.
But having a nice dessert that can
make you feel better, and
relieve your pain is huge.
I know. A few weeks ago, I had my friend Damien on who has MS.
Oh my gosh.
So we made actually gluten-free chocolate chip cookies because he doesn't do gluten and he doesn't do sugar, so they were actually sweetened with honey and they were delicious.
How is he doing with his illness?
He's one of the most positive people I know, even before he was diagnosed, and so he still has such a vibrant personality, but he seems to be managing things very well, and he's totally changed his lifestyle, eats very healthy because he's taking care of himself and doing what he can.
I totally understand. I've been there. I have fibromyalgia and normally get diagnosed with that when you're in your 50s, but I'm 25 and got diagnosed, and so I feel pain as well, and
cannabis really helps.
Yeah, it really helps. It's pretty much one of the only things that is like consistent, like with like helping me manage the pain.
That's amazing.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. Like medicine hasn't really, like Western medicine hasn't really. Yeah. They have not researched They haven't found any cures. They haven't found any like. Not enough information for them to like have medication that actually works for that specific. So this is great and like so important for people who are looking for ways to manage their own pain.
Yeah, and
cooking.
Mike Finney
stress relief
says all natural pain relief too. And Handsome Rob says, have you made these cookies before? No, guys, this is the first time that I've made these cookie dough balls. It's just something that I've been wanting to do because everyone loves eating raw cookie dough. But there's no eggs in it, and we cooked the flour, so it's completely safe for us to eat raw.
You know how people say like you can't trust people who don't like have dog voices or things? Like, can you trust somebody who doesn't like edible cookie dough?
No.
I don't think so.
Right?
Like, why not? I mean, if it's a dietary thing, I understand. But if it's just because you just like don't like it, like what's wrong?
Well, there's people that they're like, I don't like chocolate. Like,
true. Okay, we'll take out the chocolate chips though.
Like, I don't like sweet. I like savory. I'm like, well, whatever.
Yeah.
I have put potato chips in cookies before. It was really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh well, at the ice cream shop I worked at, they had potato chip ice cream. Yeah.
I also tried dill pickle ice cream at the ice cream shop that you used to work at.
Really?
It was good for like 3 bites.
Yeah.
It tasted like dill pickles, and I love pickles. But then I was like, no, I'm
it's too much. Yeah. Too much. Oh my gosh, I was not there when they made that, but it sounds just like them. Sounds very salt and straw.
Yeah. She used to work at this ice cream shop that used to make all of these. Not used to. They still make it, but she doesn't work there anymore. They make very unique ice cream flavors.
Yeah.
And it's fun and delicious most of the time. Sometimes they're a little bit weird.
Yeah, sometimes, and that's the point.
That's the point. Yeah.
It's to just defy the boundaries of ice cream.
Try something new.
Yeah. Reinventing it.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Everyone loves ice cream, right?
Well, no.
Can you trust someone who doesn't like ice cream?
Exactly. Not everybody loves ice cream.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you guys like ice cream? I love ice cream. Ice cream might be my favorite thing.
It's really good.
Like if I had to pick two things that were my favorite things, I would pick ice cream and french fries.
Well, you know what I like randomly really love that is like my comfort beverage? Arnold Palmer's. Like that's what I would pick. If I had
Are
to
you
pick,
sure you're not in your 50s?
I am. If I had to pick like one thing to just like make my day a little bit easier and better, it would be an Arnold Palmer. Isn't that weird?
Arnold Palmer is iced tea and lemonade.
Yes, and but I like buy the iced tea and lemonade separate, and I make it
yourself.
Yeah, because it's just like so refreshing, you know.
I see that.
Yeah.
I've never been a lemonade type of girl.
Oh, see, I've always loved lemon. Like lemon over berry for me. Like citrus over berries.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like iced tea.
I'll make you an Arnold Palmer that day that we make our burgers and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna like it. It's good.
Sure, I'll like it.
Well, because especially if it's like mixed in, it actually like it doesn't make it too like tangy. It's like this perfect fresh.
All right.
Cannabis ice cream next week.
Cannabis ice cream next week. Mike Finney, I've actually made cannabis ice cream already on the show. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description section below. I'm supposed to put a link for the ice cream, the carrot cake whoopie pies, the pizookie, and I'll put a link for the gluten-free chocolate chip cookies that I made.
Yes.
That's a lot of links. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna remember all of these things. But that was really fun.
Yeah.
Ice cream. I did like the lazy version of ice cream, which is like sweetened condensed milk and heavy whipping cream, which still tastes amazing. But the traditional way to make ice cream is with eggs.
Really?
Actually, yeah, like the very, very traditional.
Oh.
You kind of make like a custard.
Oh.
Like frozen custard. You can get frozen custard at places.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is like the very, very traditional way.
Okay.
I've made it before once in my life, and I was like, this is way too much work.
Well, did you have to use like the machine or like? Okay.
Yeah, I have an ice cream attachment for my KitchenAid.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
Oh yeah, KitchenAid makes all the different kinds of attachments.
Wait, I see it over there. It's white.
That is actually a Smeg. That's something different. That's my KitchenAid over there. That's too big to go over there.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you have the red KitchenAid.
So I have a red KitchenAid.
I have a white one.
Yeah, white's a good choice.
Well, just because everything in my apartment is white.
I know. Derek gave me that one, so I didn't get to choose the color.
Derek, you didn't ask what color. I'm just kidding.
I know. It's fine. It's fine. It's like over there. It's also like Aggie color. Texas A&M.
Oh,
because he's a big Aggie fan, and I was like, "Is this why you chose it?"
Yes, probably.
Which he said no, but
no, you like then he put
it matches the
exactly.
helmet.
Well, what is the difference?
The Smeg is just a different brand.
Okay.
That one we can go look at in a second. It's like Smeg makes all of these things. They make like a coffee maker, a juicer. I think they even make refrigerators, but they're all very vintage looking.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But like it works the same and just as good.
To be perfectly honest, I think that my KitchenAid is better than the Smeg.
Okay.
KitchenAid, if you want to sponsor me. Smeg, if you want to sponsor me. I'm sorry that I just said that it wasn't a good product.
We'll cut that out if you want to sponsor
It could also be because my Smeg is smaller and that KitchenAid is like the bigger one.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just has more muscle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Totally. I mean, I dreamt of getting a KitchenAid for so long.
Aren't they great?
They are, and you just like feel like a legit adult.
Right. And it really does make your life so much easier if you're someone that likes to cook a lot like you, and it you can do so many things, or you can make cookie dough and like let it mix by itself.
Better.
Yeah. And like when you're mixing something by hand, like that's a lot of work.
And then you're not necessarily always getting the bottom.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because like I've made some not very good boxed brownies because of my inability to mix
well.
it myself.
You were mixing so well earlier.
Thank you.
You were a good pourer. You're a good mixer. You're a great scooper.
Thank you.
And a great baller.
I'm a baller.
You're a baller. Yeah, guys, this was a good recipe. I'm trying to see. Oh, we still have 7 people watching. You guys are awesome. Are we entertaining you?
We're silly.
They're just here to look at you.
And you.
Thank you. I felt really schlubby next to her, so I tied my shirt into a little knot here.
No, you look very LA. This is an LA out on the town outfit.
I was also wearing this giant sweatshirt when she got here. That's actually a size large.
Hey, sometimes
And
that's
I love it.
Yeah, no, that's the way to go.
Yeah, I got it at the Goodwill outlet.
Oh,
We've talked about the Goodwill outlet
yes.
before.
And I just went to Goodwill the other day.
Did
I
you?
found like
Did you
5
find
things.
good?
Yes. Yes, and I wasn't even there for myself. I was there for somebody else.
Yeah.
And I found like a vintage Guess like jean zip-up
Cute.
dress. It was a dress.
It's so in right now.
Gorgeous, yeah. For $5.
Yeah, I love it. I love Goodwill. You can always find cool stuff that you can't find in stores, and you can. It's usually very, very inexpensive, and you're doing good for the environment.
Exactly. That's something I kind of really realized. It's like that really is recycling. Like that really is
absolutely. I
helping.
try to not buy any new clothes. Like obviously underwear and socks and that kind of thing are different, but in terms of clothes, I try to buy used. Mike Finney's entertained. Thank you, Mike. Mike, how's work going today? Are you still working and also tuning in? I like that you like to multitask. No, I think it's cool that like you're like working but also want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're so entertaining.
We're super entertaining.
We
We're
are.
entertainers.
Well, we are. Yeah. And
Kelsey also
friends.
used to do musical theater.
I did.
Yeah. Do you still do musical theater stuff?
I mean, I'm always singing, like, and keeping up with, like, singing, but, you know, like, in Hollywood, like, our agents and managers, like, would prefer us to stay here and rather than, like, travel and do theater.
But there's always, like, if you wanted to do shows, there's not big opportunities around here, but there's still, like, decent opportunities.
Yeah, there definitely is, but, you know,
because I miss it sometimes.
I do too, but I also, it's so funny, like, starting with theater, memorizing, like, whole shows and monologues and plays, and then moving to Hollywood, starting to audition for acting, and it's, like, short-term memory.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, could I even memorize a monologue anymore? Like, I don't even, like, memorize that, like, for, like, to have
That's a good point.
I'm like, I've changed the way that I memorize things fully now.
Yeah.
So I don't even, like, I could do it because I have that foundation.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm like, you know what, I think I'm less nervous now because I memorize for the scene, and then that's all the pressure. But instead of like having to go home and do the monologue at night to like keep it in your, you know, so maybe I'll come back to theater in a couple of years.
Oh my gosh, Ryan Timrick is here. Glad I made it for the fashion segment. Hi, Ryan. Ryan is actually someone that I know in person, like in real life, because all of you other guys that are watching, I still know you too. But you know what I'm trying to say.
You met Ryan in person.
Yes. And Mike Finney's still working. Good, Mike Finney. You gotta make that money. Ryan, thanks for joining us. And for anyone else who has recently tuned in, today we made these edible chocolate chip cookie dough balls. And they were super easy to make. We just mixed together butter and sugar and flour and salt and vanilla.
Speaking of musicals, there's the Waitress musical that Sarah Bareilles wrote, and there's all the songs that's like sugar, sugar, butter, flour.
I've never seen it.
It's very good. If you haven't seen the movie with Kerry Russell, watch that, and then.
I have not seen that movie either.
Oh, it's very good.
It's all about baking.
Have you made a pie?
I've made a pie in life, but not for the show. No.
Should do that.
Should I make a pie, guys? If I made a pie for the show, what kind of pie would you want me to make? Put it in the comments section below.
I love pies. You know, I choose pie over cake for my birthday. Yeah.
Oh, I would always choose cake.
I think it's because like
what kind of pie do you like?
Well, my grandma gave me this cherry pie recipe, so like I can make a cherry pie from scratch very, very well. And I love a banana cream pie. I know a lot of people don't like bananas, so like
I like bananas. I could eat a banana cream pie. To be honest, it's not the bananas that turn me off. It's the cream.
Yeah, it's almost like pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The texture. I like certain textures kind of turn me off.
But like chocolate pies, like crumbles, like blueberry crumbles, raspberry crumbles. Like I like that.
All right.
I don't like strawberries. I know that is
I love strawberries.
That is a very big controversial.
Leave my house.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
wasn't
weird.
recording, but now it's definitely recording. Is it back, guys?
It
Is
looks
back?
like it is, yeah.
See, that's so weird.
Weird.
Yeah, it just turns itself off. Are we back? I think we're back. But I had never done anything like that before, rapping, and it was very fun.
It is fun.
It's very fun. Do you rap?
Well, I mean, we've all
Like, along to the radio.
we've all listened to Hamilton.
We have
all
all.
sang along to Hamilton.
Yeah. I was gonna say Eminem, but that's fine.
Well, I haven't listened to much Eminem. I know.
Even like the OG Eminem.
No. Like I know, like if he's on the radio, I know it's him. But I just
Okay.
don't know any of his lyrics really, except for like the popular ones.
The
you know?
popular ones, yeah.
Mhm.
Like the one that was in 8 Mile.
Exactly. The one that he just performed at the Oscars randomly.
Yeah, that was super random. I was like, are
And
they
I
trying to
was
make it hip? They're trying to make the Oscars hip.
It was just hilarious because it was like he disappeared and then there was no explanation. He was gone, and everyone in the audience was like, "It's so funny."
Yeah, I think that they're trying to make the Oscars cool again because nobody likes award shows. Are boring. Nobody likes watching award shows. Ryan Turmeric says yes. Does
It's
that mean
working.
yes that the sound is working?
I
Okay,
think so. Yeah.
good. Technical stuff is not my forte.
Me neither.
You know what is my forte? Eating cookie dough balls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably not gonna eat another one. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
You have to go to work.
I do have to go to work. I have to work until midnight.
Do you ever eat an edible or smoke before you go to work?
No.
Good answer.
I mean, I guess I just did.
Yeah. These are super mild,
They're
guys.
very
I
mild.
only put 1 tablespoon of cannabis butter, and we made 2 dozen cookie dough balls, which would mean that 2 balls are 1 serving. But my servings are pretty mild, usually around like 10 milligrams.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess 1 ball would be 5 milligrams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, microdosing.
Yeah. Well, 5 is like kind of.
Yeah, I guess.
5 is like what the cookies are when you buy them at the.
No, they're way stronger when you buy them at a dispensary.
They're like up to 10 sometimes, but like the Dr. Norm's cookies, they're just 5.
Are they?
You can get 5, yeah.
Man, you can get like 100 milligram cookies.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Those are scary.
The bag itself is like 100 milligrams.
Ryan Zimmerman says, yes, sound good. I like that you're in
Thank
all
you,
caps, Ryan. Are you yelling at us?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Yes. Yeah, that's actually one of the things that made me want to start making my own edibles is because the stuff that you get at a dispensary, things are changing nowadays. But the stuff that you get at dispensaries was always so strong.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, take 1 bite of this cookie.
Yeah.
And it never really tasted that good. It's
Yeah,
just,
exactly. You're just like spending money
Yeah.
and you don't really want this thing.
Exactly. And to be able to make them yourself, and it's actually very, very easy, and know what you're making and make what you want and know how much you're putting in it, it's life-changing. I don't know. But, yeah, it's actually good that... I sometimes forget that cannabis isn't legal everywhere. People will write in the comments section like, I can't do this because I live wherever they live where it's not legal.
Yeah, true.
Because we live in California and we're lucky that it is legal for recreational use.
No, we are really lucky.
And
Because it's necessary. It's
yeah,
really helpful. It really
Right?
makes a difference.
I mean, Kelsey speaks from firsthand experience because I luckily don't have, you know, a serious health issues or joint pain or something that I'm dealing with. But a lot of people do find cannabis is like a great. I'm like choking on myself. It's a great way to treat their illnesses.
Maybe the edibles just hit us.
I don't know. I like felt like I had it in my throat. Mike Biddy says I tried to post a link to a picture of me working while watching, but chat won't take links. Thank you, Mike. You can post on your Insta story and tag me, so we can look at it.
Oh, Richard.
I know. Sorry, guys. I'm checking my phone. Sorry.
Shout out to Richard. We love you.
Shout out to Richard. We love you.
We should do a video with Richard, and he should make the burgers for us because you know how good he is at cooking.
Oh yeah, I actually asked Richard a while ago if he wanted to do a video.
He's been so busy.
But
Now that he's coming out, let's
yeah, right.
Richard.
You guys don't know Richard.
We challenge you, Richard, to make us nice burgers.
Yeah, Richard, just feed us. That's just what we're asking. Just feed us.
He's like, of course I would do that.
Sometimes I think all the time, like, I do love cooking and baking, but sometimes it would just be so nice to, like, not be hungry and not have to eat something. You know what I mean?
Man.
Sometimes you're just busy and you
So
just, like,
busy.
don't want to...
Like, there's times where, like, I crash hard because I didn't eat fast enough.
Yes.
I didn't eat early enough in the day, or, like, I all of a sudden, like, I had lunch and all of a sudden I'm starving.
I know. Or it's like you're running around and before you know it, it's 4 p.m. You couldn't eat lunch, and then I come home and then I just eat, like, bread with jelly on it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what's the fastest thing that I can put in my mouth?
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to say, like, it'd be nice if I could just, like, eat something and not be hungry, but then I was like, they make those, like, protein bars or something like that.
I know. I just don't think about them.
I know.
I don't think about them.
Right? And I even have, like, protein bars, like, in my pantry that I take with me in my bag sometimes, but...
They just end up crumpled in your purse, because that's
Exactly.
what happens to me.
Exactly. Yep.
Half of them eaten, and then like...
Because it's like,
Yeah.
you don't want to eat it. You want to eat real food.
It doesn't taste as good as this.
Right, but then you're too lazy to make real food, so it's just, everything is just too hard. Life is too hard.
Basically,
Life is too hard.
We need to, like, just hire a personal chef.
Yeah. Richard.
Richard! So, if you want to change career paths, Richard.
But it would be nice, yeah. Actually, it would be nice to have a personal chef, wouldn't it?
That's a dream. That's a dream.
Well, anyway, we made it to our 1 hour.
We did.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Today we made edible chocolate chip cookie dough balls, and they taste amazing. They're just like chocolate chip cookie dough balls,
Yeah.
right? They were super easy to make. I will put a link in the description section to the written recipe, and I will also edit this video down to just the instructions if you guys want to see just how we made it. But thank you so much for my friend Kelsey for joining me and helping me make these cookie dough balls today. And thank you guys again for tuning in and watching this live stream. And don't forget to comment and like and subscribe and share this video and all of those really, really cool things. I also have a Patreon page that's linked in this description section. And I think that's all the things that I say at the end of a video. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.